Hi, I am Jade Lockwood, and I wanted to reach out and update you on the latest and greatest concerning our dream Lotia. We are so pleased that Lotia is currently on track, and in some areas, such as the iOS lore app, ahead of schedule. With the funds that your support helped us raise, we have created over 200 unique enemies, 400 gorgeous environments, and 20 completely original scores for our soundtrack. Our most recent update has been the second version of the Saturnine Path. That piece really shares the emotion and the fall of some of Lotia's most powerful beings. Here is a brief taste of that work. Since we're on the topic of our soundtrack, I'd like to take this opportunity to share our excitement about the new Score Chamber Orchestra here in Orlando, Florida. We have been speaking with their founder, Jamie Weir, about combining our music with their amazing talent, as we feel that they are likely the only ones who can truly build the passion, mystery, and wonder that we wish to share through Lotia. At the end of this video, we will have their Facebook URL as well as information about their website if you'd like to check them out. We seriously suggest that you do. Another update will be on the Kickstarter reward front. We have sent out all rewards that are tied to the hero and phantasm portraits and are now preparing to deliver our landscape canvas work. Here are two examples of some of the canvases that you'll see out there. We first have the Weeping Woods, a beautiful piece that's been done by Kayla Kelly, as well as the main chamber room for the Dreamwalker Temple. As we've mentioned before, the lore and story of Lotia is by far the most important part of our world. We've been trying to balance as much gameplay and unique features to Lotia as we can, but at the same time we don't want to compromise telling a great story that is really just the start of our world. Christopher Miller has been such a tremendous light in this area, and has been working hard with me on translating our lore and bestiary to the iOS companion app. One of our main goals for this app was to make sure that the search for content was lightning quick and easy to navigate. I think we nailed that down, which is a huge win for all who want to know more and more about Lotia. Thus far, we have close to 300 entries of detailed lore and bestiary information, as well as a glossary. We know that some of our terms will be brand new for many of you. This will hopefully shed light on anything that is mentioned in the game that would really require some previous knowledge to understand. Switching over to our UI and gameplay updates, we continue to move forward on our new menu screens as well as combat. While we feel they still require some cleanup, progress has been great in this area. Corey Hillman, the designer of our UI, as well as Vito Galatro and David Schwarstein, who've been working on the coding aspects, have been doing an excellent job. It's been very exciting to see this stuff come together. Our battle system will support 4 members of the party at one time, building what we call the battle party. The other members of the party that didn't, make the cut for this specific battle, they'll still be able to contribute in other ways. Take, for instance, the Mariner, a strong and dependable tank-like class. But for this upcoming battle, you may do better to have an additional elemental fighter in your party. If you can get the enemy out of there quicker, you may not need a tank to absorb as much damage. So, with the Mariner not being actually in the party, he can then give the entire party a 10% physical resistance buff, allowing you to kind of use some strategy in determining should this battle really have this specific person in it, instead of just traveling with the same 4 or 5 guys the entire time. Members in the battle party can be switched out at any time as long as you're outside of combat. Here's a quick look at one of our dungeons that we've been working on lately, minus the random encounters that players will come across. We really hope that you continue to love, support, and share our dreams in Lotia in the months to come. Thank you.